fast forward to senior year 2019. So I had the bright idea of taking 4 classes because I'm like, I'm ready to graduate. So whatever I gotta do, sis, let me know so I can get up out of here. So the plan was to take 3 over the summer, 4 this semester, 4 next semester, and take 2 over the summer and graduate. So anyway, I'm gonna get into all that because I know y'all anxious to know why I can't graduate. I'm gonna get into all that. And so figure drawing. I liked figure drawing. I did. It gave me the opportunity to how can I say this? Further my drawing skills, and it was just a different environment, different atmosphere. So with figure drawing, you are literally drawing a nude model for 3 hours, which is different. At first it was like, it's a little, but honestly, when you're more so focused on what you're supposed to be drawing, you could care less who naked or who's doing what. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you just focus on what you're drawing and that's that. You know, people would think it would be awkward, but it's really, I'm not gonna lie, the first couple times it was a little awkward, but after that I was just like, well, we already know she about to be naked, so let's go ahead and just do what we need to do and draw what we need to draw. And I was actually doing really good. Like, my professor said I was improving, and like I was, you know, really honing in on how to draw anatomy, because that was like our main focus of figure drawing, human body. We were drawing like bones and skulls and actual human figures. So like, it was very interesting, and I was getting better at it. Like, if you look at my sketchbook, you'd be like, sis, okay. Matter of fact, hold that thought, I'm about to show you some of my drawings. I don't believe I have the one that I really want to show you, the one where I drew the rib cage, but I have a picture of it, so I'll just insert some pictures of that. The last thing I was working on was, we were working on muscles in the body. I don't know if you can see that because of the glare, but we're working on muscles and stuff like that. Yeah, there we go. Oops. We're working on muscles and stuff like that. And I don't know if I have any anatomy in here. I probably do. So this was a shoulder blade arm that I started but did not finish. That I was with this class, I was like literally trying to do everything that I could. Like that particular night, I was drinking like energy drinks to stay up so I can keep drawing. It didn't do me no justice, and it tore my stomach all the way to pieces. I lied. So I actually do have the ribcage. Now this wasn't like the absolute best, but I was pretty proud of it. So I feel like there's another one in here. So yeah, I was really liking the class, but it was honestly like way more than I bargained for. So I bit off way more than I could chew. Because like, even though the class is like 3 hours, it's like 3 hours plus 3 hours outside of class. And I'm just like, I don't have 3 extra hours to draw unless I stay up all night and try to do it. And some of those drawings literally took me like, 2.5 hours, an hour and a half. And I was like, I ain't got it in me to keep doing that. And honestly, I dropped the class when there were some things going on, and there was a lot going on, but then like some things started to go on with my family. I was like, okay, we're putting you on the back burner because you're taking up a lot of time. And although I need the class, it's like, I don't need it right now. And the woman of God already told me, my advisor told me that I wasn't graduating in May of 2020 or during the summer of 2020. So the moment you've been waiting for. I won't be able to graduate in May of 2020 because, like I said, I was supposed to take 2 classes three total during the summer. I only took 1. So that put me behind, which is just like, okay, no problem, no sweat. And she was like, well, you can do 4 like you're doing right now, and then do 4 in the spring, and then you can do 3 over the summer. and you'll be done. Cool. So I was like, so can I still like walk in May if that's the case, you know, because I'll technically be done in the summer. And she was like, well, I don't think the art director will let you do it because you have way more than just one class, and this is a class that you need. So I don't think they'll let you walk. So you'll have to, even if you finish over the summer, you'll have to wait till December to participate in the graduation ceremony. And she was like, it's up to you, you don't have to. I'm just like, sis, I worked hard for this degree. Now, if I didn't work hard for any other degree that I have in my life, because I have 2 so far, I worked hard for this one. And I was like, you're not gonna tell me I can't walk across the stage this summer, or spring rather. So I was just like, I gotta wait till December, like what? So I was hurt. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, well dang, I literally was trying everything in my power to graduate. Because I remember because she's a new advisor. The one before that was like,
oh yeah, you're not gonna be able to finish this degree in like 4 years. It'll probably be 4.5 before you finish.
I was like, the devil's lie, I'm getting out of here in 3. It didn't happen like that at all. Okay, I was sadly deceived. So I was crushed. I was like, well, even if I don't get to walk this summer, you know, I'll just celebrate in December. No worries. That's the alternative. But then my wheels started to turn even more. And I was like, if I'm struggling to do 4 classes right now, and I have to put my senior thesis movie, 20-minute movie together next semester, and then try to take two more studios, that don't sound wise at all. That sounds like an absolute hot mess waiting to start. So I decided that it would probably be wise for me, instead of doing 4 next semester, to just do 3. Which the 2 that are required is senior seminar and senior thesis, which is putting the movie together, and then really all that's focused on putting the movie together, those 2 courses. And then I would probably take another like elective or so. So I'm probably gonna try to take like a lightweight elective. Ooh, I gotta register for classes tomorrow. Just remember it, because I literally almost forgot. But yeah, so I was like, I was gonna finish my 4, but now I'm down to 3 because I was like, I can't take it, sis. So I'm doing my 3. In the spring, I'll do 3. Over the summer, I'll just do 1. And then in the fall of next year, 2020, I'll do 3 more and be done. So, and another reason why I decided to do it this way, or another reason why I found that it would be hard for me to graduate, like cram everything in, is because she was like, you would literally like be doing 3 studios in a 5-week span. So first summer is 5 weeks long. I would take 3 studios in 5 weeks. And with summer studios, it's like you got 5 weeks. You meet every day for like 3 or 4 hours. So there's no way I would have been able to cram, you know what I'm saying? Cram like 2 4-hour classes every day. That's impossible. Literally impossible. Because I remember now, like during the last time we talked, during summer of 2018, I was taking like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I was like taking ceramics like during the day. So like from 8 to 12, then I would go to work from 12 to 5. And then the other time, when I was doing printmaking, I would work in the morning and then do printmaking at night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And it drove me absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I was like, I can't do that to myself again. I can't do it. And not only that, they're not offering second summer for art students this year. Well, next year. I was like, excuse me? So I literally would have had to try to find a way to do that, and that's psychotic. So I was like, you know what? Okay. I was like, I will just take 1 during the summer, finish strong in December, and be freaking done. And I was just like, maybe this just gives me an opportunity to get more exposure on campus, do a little bit more. Just trying to find a healthy perspective with this. And honestly, initially when I found out, I felt like a complete failure. I felt like a failure.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this. When you go to bed at night, you lay there and you take responsibility for yourself, because nobody's going to take responsibility for you.
And you know, you would think that I would be crazy to think that when literally I've been beasting it out, A's and B's, like majority A's. Like I might get 1 B out of the semester, but like literally striving for all A's, not failing any classes, not flunking any classes, and still feel like a failure because I didn't graduate when I wanted to. And it's gonna be a little rough, you know. A lot of my current classmates will be graduating, but I will not. And it's his life. It is what it is. And part of me was just beating myself up because I was like, what could I have done differently? Should I have done summer school every year? Because I didn't do summer school every year. And so it is what it is. And like the art scheduling program thing is very, it's kind of tricky because like there's certain classes you can take during the fall, and there's only certain classes you can take during the spring, and there's only certain classes that you can take during the summer. And so if you don't catch the right class at the right time, it'll set you back further. And the good thing is I will literally be finished with my concentration at the end of spring. So I'll be done with literally all my film classes, like all the credits I need for film, and I'll just be taking electives or more studios. So yeah, that's where we're at with all of this stuff. At the end of the day, I will be graduating. I just don't get to graduate in spring, so it's cool. I'm just making the most of it. I want it to be one and done, you know, and I feel like every time I set my mind to do something, when it doesn't happen, I feel like a failure. But, you know, I realize it's all in God's hand, it's all in God's timing, and everything for a reason, everything for a season. And every delay works in your favor. Sometimes you gotta be set up to step back so he can shoot you forward. So it's all right. I'll just do what I can. Set back for a setup, or a step forward is where we're at. So yeah, that's all I got. So we're midway through the semester. I'm just trying to get right and tight in all of my classes, get through these next couple of films, get my film done, and yeah, move on with life and move on to the next semester. So yeah, it's just been a lot, dude. It's been a lot. But honestly, when I look back, even though I was stressed out junior year, I can look back and say that junior year was pretty solid. It was solid. At that time, I had spent a lot less time on social media, so I couldn't really be swept into what everybody else was doing, what was going on, because my face was in my books, in my work, in my family. You know, I didn't have time for all the other stuff, and it is a sacrifice. Like I always say, art is an investment. It's an investment of your time, your emotions, your money, your mental and emotional stability. It's an investment. And if you're not really willing to put in the work, don't be an art major. Don't be a film major, because a lot of work is involved. And if you're not passionate about it, don't waste your time. So yeah, that's my story. That's why I'm gonna be able to graduate during the summer, because I will still graduate, but I'll graduate in the fall of 2020. So yeah, I will probably catch you guys in the next episode of Diary of an Art Major. If you want me to show my short film, give this video a thumbs up, and I may post it. I don't know, y'all. Like this video and I'll consider it and I'll post it. But yeah, so Life of an Art Major, aka Diary of an Art Major, episode 7, signing out. I'll catch you guys in the next episode.